Good morning, boys and girls. And it's Wednesday already. I can hardly believe that it's already Wednesday. This week is absolutely flying. In fact, this month, January, is absolutely flying because it's already the 20th of the 1st, 2021. Let's get started. Let's start again then, as usual, by looking over our spellings, and you can repeat after me. Go, a go, goes, going, gone. Glad, give, green, big, bigger, biggest. Wiggle. Then we move on to sounds and focus, boys and girls, and we're almost finished this page. There's one more section to do, and it's an optional section because I haven't circled it, so you can do it if you wish. It would be a good challenge for you, but you can try your best. It would also get you used to doing crosswords. Crosswords can be a wee bit tricky. So you've got across clues and you've got down clues, which means the answers to these here go across like this, and the answers to these down ones go down like this. So let's look at the first one together. It's an across word, one across, which means it fits in here, and it says rhymes with giggle. Can you think of a word on your word list that rhymes with giggle? Let's have a look. There we go. Wiggle. So on the one across line, you would write wiggle. So there I have written wiggle in. Now when you come to two down, you already have the first letter of the word. Two down starts with a G. So let's look at two down. These are the down ones, the down words. Number two, we play this. We play something beginning with G. We play. You have a look at your word list and see if you can find a word beginning with G and it has 4 letters and we play it. It will be one of these words here in this word list. Moving on to our literacy activity today then, and we have a word search. For the remainder of this week, we're going to be looking at plurals. You see it written there at the top, and plurals means more than one. And this is plural sheet 1 here. And often when you're making a word plural, you add an S. So for example, you see the first word here, book, becomes books. Unfortunately, it's not always that easy. Sometimes you have to add ES or IES. But for today, all of these words just need an S on the end to make them more than one. So I want you to do what I've done to books, add an S onto the end of your word, and then try and find your plural word in the word search. Then moving on to our maths for today, we are continuing for the rest of this week to look at money. And question 1 says, how many of each coin would you need to make £2? So we know what a £2 coin looks like. It's that very big coin. It's gold and silver. Do you know how much it's worth? It's worth 200 pennies because we know a pound is 100 pennies and a £2 coin is 200. So you have to look at each coin here and think, how many of these would I need to make £2? How many of these would I need to make 200 pennies? Well, let's look at the first one, 1A. How many pound coins would I need to make £2? I'd need 2, wouldn't I? Question B. This time you have a 10p. Now, it takes 10 of these 10p's to make £1. How many would it take to make £2? If you have coins at home, it might help you to try to count with real coins. But I know that's not always possible to just to have all of those coins available at hand. Then it asks you how many 20p's you would need to make £2. How many 50s? As well. Question 2 then asks you to count money. and it shows you this little jug with coins beside it, and it just asks you how much. How much do those coins add up to? Same then with the little decorative box. You have coins beside it. How much did you have to pay for the box? Question 3 asks you to list the coins you would need to buy each of these items. So you'll see there's a clock and a ring and a vase and a picture frame, and it asks you to use as few coins as possible. So there's the clock, and it costs £2.80. So I don't want you to draw a pound coin and then another pound coin and then your other coins. I want you to draw a £2 coin to start with, and then use as few coins as possible as well to make your 80p. And the same with these other items. Use as few coins as possible. Question 4 then asks you which of the above items is the most expensive, which costs most money, and which is the least expensive. So let's just remind you again of the name of these items so you can write the name of the thing that's most expensive and the name of the item that's least expensive. So we have a clock, a ring, a vase, and a picture frame or a frame. Question 5 then lays out a selection of coins. You see you have £2 there, £1, 50p's, 20s and a 10. And it asks you to join some coins together to make £5. But you have to do it in 4 different ways. So you need to really draw this out on paper. 4 rows, and in each row you're going to make £5 in different ways. So your first row might be those two £2 coins and a pound. That would make 5. Then you have to think of other ways that you could make £5 using some of these coins. So a lot of work for today, boys and girls. Just try your best and do what you can. If you get any time to do accelerated reading, that would be great. But you just use your time as best you can. And of course, continue on SumDog again as well if you get time. As you know, we are SumDog superstars. P4 are the best users of SumDog in the whole school. So we're very, very proud of that, aren't we? So let's try to keep that up as well. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.